I love the concept of a championship culture and the progress it takes to get there. Do you think you've arrived at championship culture? And, how do you think about how the culture of the Georgetown program has evolved and will evolve over time?
Yeah, I mean, I think the interesting thing about, you can sort of wait for a championship to say you're a championship culture, but I don't think you actually need to be there necessarily. You can have multiple teams, right? Like the year we won the national championship in 2019, we had it, everything was ticking over. But I remember going into that tournament, looking at the landscape of college men's soccer going in. I'm like, man, there's 8 or 10 teams that really got it right that year that easily could have won it just the same. And I think a championship quality culture is maybe the word I would use, right? Like having it so that maybe you don't necessarily need to win the championship to then be tagged as a championship culture. But I think, the right people matter. And so what you inherit matters. I had the exact same thing, Adi was talking about is like first 5 years, it's really hard. You're trying to figure out like, what are the pieces needed? What's wrong? What do we got to change? What's right? What do you got to keep? How do you, and you talk about culture. It's like, well, what is culture? And a lot of it is a self-running machine, right? And that's where you sort of know you've got things right. And so what is buy-in? Buy-in to what? Getting the right people. Well, who are the right people? Like, what are those guys? And I think it's like, when you really get it right, your existing guys teach and you do all that, right? The young guys come in, but at the end of the day, no matter where you are in your development of your organization or your team, if you have the right people, and so the question is, well, what is that, right? And so for me, it's like intrinsically motivated people. The people are going to go out and do the extra work, who want to do, from our point of view, the day off is something they don't like. The extras, the short sessions they don't like. They want more, right? They always want to improve because they're hungry for that self-improvement. I'll use it from this context. When you recruit people, you want people who have that intrinsic motivation, like who that. But then the number of people that we take into our team that actually recruit us more than we recruit them is significant, like more than people I think maybe think. Obviously, we know they have qualities as players, there's talent, but we're really interested in the players and the people who really want to be here, really want to be here because there's tough times, they're going to go through things, but they're here and they're coming in with I'm going to a place to be part of whatever that thing is and grow that thing versus, so is that mix of like, I want to grow myself, but they're also excited to go in and grow the team or the culture of the organization. So, that's where we're always trying to figure out, like, how do we continue to build on that and grow that with the right people.